project together, then, Isa.
Really?
Why don't we do dog crosswalks?
What do you mean?
But we call them Issa's crosswalks.
Yeah, we have. You know how in America we have crosswalks for humans. There's a light.
Yeah.
It's light for dogs.
A light for dogs.
Yeah. No one's going to stop for nobody here. They don't even stop for humans.
I
You
know.
think they're going to stop for
You're
a
right.
dog?
That's a good point. But even if, do you have? I don't even know if I've seen a traffic light here.
The traffic.
There
What?
are.
Yeah.
There are.
Traffic
Yeah.
lights.
Yeah, but when's the nearest? I mean, if you go down this road, probably a mile, you'll see one.
Yeah, not so much here in like Marigondon
There's
area.
one in that direction.
Like closer to like
Yeah.
crossing and stuff.
Yeah. And is it the same? Don't get angry with me. Is it the same rules? The green, yellow, red?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, except that the traffic here, like, I would say that the Philippines, although high on traffic and high on the honking, no one is mad. It's not like road rage in America where people like pull guns on each other over small things.
It's like helpful.
It's more like
very helpful.
You honk to kind of say, "Hey, what's up? Oh, I'm making this left turn. Let me in." Like you can overtake. It's like
And here's the thing: when you say this, I agree, and I want to say my little tidbit on it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, excuse me?
There was just a happy honk right there, yeah.
yeah, you just heard a honk.
Yeah, good. Thank you.
The honking is like coordination.
I understand that, but he interrupted me, and that was rude. But I forgive you. Anyway, here's my little point of view. I'm so he just
The rage.
I know he does that. You know what I mean? And I have to move past it.
Wow.
So thank you for your tidbit. We all heard the honk as well, right? We didn't stop the, you know what I mean, the conversation because of, but you did. It's fine. Let's move on. Am I not right? The white man does that. Do they not? Right. The white man does that, and it's got to stop. So anyway, so I forgot even what I was saying. Oh yeah, my point of view. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
So my point of view on it is, you know that whole stereotype that Asians can't drive. It's bullshit. You know what I mean? We just have different rules.
Yeah.
The rules are different. So when you see Asian drivers in America, they probably learned driving maybe in a different land, and the rules are different, right? Here, it's like if you, like in America, if you ding a car a little bit, you have to pull over and exchange information. In Asia, because I've been to Thailand as well, you get a ding, they look on, they go, it's okay. You know what I mean? And that's what I like about it. Who cares about a little ding?
Yeah.
Right? Who cares about a little scratch? You know, people in America are so like, they just care about things that doesn't matter.
Right. I think in that sense, like, you know, in terms of land of the free, it doesn't feel very free there.
It
like when I
doesn't.
come home, I'm like, oh, okay. Granted, it's a third world country, but there's so much more joy and overall like life lived over here than when everyone's so fucking angry in the Philippines. I mean, sorry, in
Entitled.
America.
If you
Yeah.
put a foot, like if I'm walking down the street, I put a foot on somebody's property.
Game over.
Here,
Yeah.
they're fine.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
There, get off my property! And they bring out a fucking shotgun,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right?
You can even pick like fruits off of like another person's tree.
And they don't
Oh,
say
my-
anything,
Yeah,
right?
They don't say anything?
No.
They would shoot your hand off. If I'm in
call the
America
cops.
and I get an avocado, and your hand is gone.
I remember one of our neighbors had this massive like lemon tree, and all the lemons were like rotting. And so I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop by and just get a ton, like do him a favor." So I rang his doorbell. I was like, "Sir, like it seems like a lot of your lemons are going bad. Do you mind if like I pick a couple?" And he goes, "You can have two.
That's
You can
the
have
limit.
two." And I'm like, "What are you? Where is it going? It's just gonna rot on the ground." But it's like I cannot. Like, that's exactly what pisses me off about the U.S. It's like, all of these laws and rules to protect people, but, like, no one is truly, like, happy, it seems.
They're not happy.
Yeah.
In any case, speaking of happiness, my legendary Uncle Carlo has
I know he's here.
a rivet.
But I want to, before Issa goes,
We'll keep her. Maybe she...
yeah, George, get the fuck out of here, man. You and your honking shit. Yeah, you're right. Get the fuck out of here, man. I love you, though. Thanks for being here. You know what? No, George, come back. George, come back. I want to say something to you. Sit down. I have to say something to
Yeah.
you. I have to say something. Last night, sorry about the honking thing I just did. That was my bad. And also last night, you said something at dinner. You said, you don't believe in me.
Oh.
To me. Right? And I want to say, I do believe in you.
No, I was complaining because Honey was like Gilbert and I were renting the car with Honey to come to check this place out.
Yeah.
And all she could talk about was like how funny,
Funny.
Fancy is. Fancy is so funny.
Andres
He's like-
is so funny.
He's just like he just says one little thing and I bust up laughing.
And then what did she say about you? What did she say about you? George, you're so serious.
Yeah.
Right. You know, a lot
Well,
of
she
people.
didn't say like she didn't even want to say anything about me. I had to force her to. I had to like kind of. But what about somebody else that's like been on a podcast for longer? And
Well,
she was
can
like,
I just
who?
say something,
Gilbert?
George?
Who?
George. You know, I can admit right now that Dave Chappelle's better than me as a stand-up, and I have to accept that.
He is not the Dave Chappelle to me. No.
Anyway, thank you.
Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Bye.
Let me just prep him real quick.
All right, yeah, go prep Uncle Carlo.
Because I don't want him to get nervous on camera.
Yeah, he's not going to be nervous.
Okay.
Let's keep talking to Issa. while
keep
you-
Yeah, we'll talk
Talking
to
to
Isa.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing? All right. So, Isa,
Yeah.
this is my plan. I want, because you have a visa, right?
Yeah, I do.
Right. So, you can come to America anytime. Could you go to school in America?
I want to.
And so can we make it so that you're fresh? When are you a freshman next year?
Freshman? No.
College or high school? What grade are you now?
I'm in 9th. No, I'm in 8th.
8th grade. Oh,
Yeah.
so you could be a
Eighth
freshman.
grade. So next year, as a freshman in high school, could you come to and do a year of school in America?
No, actually, freshman in high school in the Philippines is the 7th grade.
Oh, so you're a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
So you'd be a sophomore in high school. That's right, because you're 15 almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you'll be a sophomore in high school. You can come to America and go do a year, and then maybe we can have you replace Jules for a little bit on Bad Friends.
You
No,
like
I'm
that?
kidding, I'm kidding.
Replace.
Not replace, but you could
Replace.
do it with Jules. That'd be great, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you? I feel like you're happy to see us this week.
Really happy.
Me too. We've had a great time, right?
Really fun.
Now, between the two big, we had 3 dinners.
Yeah.
Rank them. What was your number one dinner?
Wait, I only had 2 because I didn't come the first time.
Oh, that's right. So
Yeah.
between the two, no, you had 3 dinners. We went to
Oh,
that
3
little thing
dinners.
upstairs.
Yeah.
We went to Mott 32,
Oh my god.
and then we went to that thing last night.
Yeah.
Right. So that's 3 dinners.
Yeah.
Rank them.
Mod 32 is definitely the first.
she gets it.
Yes.
She gets it.
And what was the name of the other one we went to?
Something entails, right?
Yeah, that one is second, and
Yeah.
the third one was yesterday.
Garbage last night, huh?
It
Great
was
food,
okay.
great
It was
hotel.
okay.
Garbage.
Great hotel.
I had diarrhea.
You did?
Delicious
yeah.
squid. Squid was great.
Rotten.
I love squid.
See?
Yeah, but that
we
was
love
not good.
squid. We love squid.
And then it rained on us. That's the Lord going, get out. Remember it rained?
When God
No.
said get inside.
When God says get inside, it's not a good restaurant. FanDuel. FanDuel. Ooh. You guys, what were you going to ask me, babe?
Well, I was going to say that I know you're a super fan of football.
Football season!
And is underway.
I love it.
So now is the perfect time to download FanDuel, America's #1 sports book.
You know, if you're going to use a sports book or any of these kind of apps, right, FanDuel is the place to go.
Absolutely.
Because right now, new customers get a no-sweat first bet up to $1,000.
Whoa.
That's free bets back if your first bet doesn't win. Just sign up with promo code BELLY, guys. This is so easy to use. I love FanDuel. It has all my favorite bets from the money line to point spreads to player props.
And the app is safe, secure, and super easy to use, even for a dummy like me. Get your winnings paid fast, too, which is so freaking important.
Yeah.
So sign up today with promo code BELLY for your no-sweat first bet. Make every moment more this season with FanDuel, official sports book partner of the NFL. 21 plus in select states. First online real money wager only. Refund is issued as non-withdrawable free pass that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER or visit fanduel.com/RGCOIAMINJPAILBA. 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 52342-AZ. 1-888-789-7777 or visit cc.org/chat. CT 1-800-9 with ITIN. 1-800-522-4700 or visit ksgamblinghelp.com. KS 1-877-770-STOPLA. 1-877-8-HOPENY or visit HOPE-NY 467-369-NY. TN Redline 1-800-889-9789 TM 1-800-522-4700 WY or visit www.1800gambler.net WV.
You say that I can come to your house, meet your family. I've never been invited.
Yeah. Well, you can.
No, but you don't invite me. You got to fucking invite me.
I didn't know where this conversation was going.
Yeah. Okay.
No, it just dawned on me. It's like, You know what I mean? I don't know your family.
Yeah, no, yeah. You
Who's that is ridiculous. No, I'm going to fight for myself.
she said,
I can't. No,
who
it
dat?
bothers. Who dat?
Who
It
dat?
bothers me, right? So what I'm saying to you, Bert, is I remember the last time you're like, you should come over. We had all these plans to do a triathlon, all these things.
Oh, yeah.
They never come into fruition, right?
Let's make it happen.
No. So you have to invite me over
I'm
so
home.
that who's that doesn't happen.
I'm home all of July.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not famous enough for people to even know. I mean,
no
what
one,
the fuck?
No one comes to my house. No one comes to my house. Like no, I'm never there. I live on the
Did
road.
Ari come to your house before he did what he did?
Yes.
Then that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
They loved Ari because Ari's
Stop saying that.
They love
because they
Ari.
know him. That's all I want is for them to know my fucking name. God, it's ridiculous, man.
Okay, we're gonna do this.
How about some education?
I'll get.
You know what I mean? Educate them, man. I mean, it's driving me crazy. This thing.
All right, we're gonna have it.
It was worse than any comment. What? Go ahead.
Is the triathlon dead?
No.
No, but we talk about it. We talk about it.
Because
Every
it's
time he
coming
comes
in
in, we make
September
plans.
again.
And I bet you money, the next time you come here, it'll be a year from now, and I've still not met your family. And they're going to double down on the who's that.
Who dat?
Who that? It's not funny, man. It hurts my feelings.
I will make sure that happens.
It's not going to happen, is it?
It's gonna happen.
Yeah,
It'll
yeah.
definitely.
Is it because I don't drink?
No. No one else drinks in my family. I'm the only one.
I can't come over and do a pool thing?
Yeah, no, we'll do. How about 4th of July? We'll have a big 4th of July party.
You will?
And you can come.
Will you
over
have
with
one?
the girls? Yeah, I will. Yeah, well, I'm home 4th of July, right? Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't, I'm telling you right now, we're gonna have a Brendan Schaub situation. If you don't invite me to the photo, don't edit that out. Don't edit it. That's the worst thing I could say to somebody, right? That is the worst thing I could say. We could have a Schaub, all right? All right, so be fucking careful, dude.
My daughters love Brendan.
Are you fucking kidding me right now, dude?
Who that?
Who that? You fucking kidding me right now, dude? Oh God.
Oh fuck.
Oh my
dead.
God.
He just shows up with really expensive cars.
What are your kids like?
Isla is fucking weird as shit. That's the who dat. Isla's the one that's in all my acts. Like,
All
she
right,
is just
what does
bizarre.
she like?
Help him out. Come
What does she like?
Because I'm gonna bring gifts. And I'm gonna get the best thing that they like.
Isla was really into anime. Really
yeah, I like. Okay, so
Anime expert because of Jules.
so what kind of? Can you find out what anime she likes?
My niece who lives with us, her whole life is anime.
Yeah.
So, but there's so much anime out there. So you got to give me 2 or 3 things that she likes.
Okay.
That I can get either a rug.
Oh, she was a closeted anime fan because she was afraid it wasn't cool.
Oh, it's so cool.
And she's obsessed. She would go to the big anime conventions down at the Staples Center and just buy anime art. Like she's a real big artist.
Yeah. So tell me what she likes, and what's your other daughter's name?
Georgia.
Georgia. What does she like?
Just not being around me lately. No, she's just getting old, and she's like, I think they got robbed for their youth because of COVID. So at the times when Georgia should have had her first kiss and boyfriend and all that, she was stuck in a house with me, and so I think that right now they're getting to live that, and so they went to a big party last night, and I think we're at the place now where we go, did you guys get wasted? Did you party? And she was like, nah, I did not really, but she goes, some people did. She's a really smart person. She's a great writer.
I'll get her a bong,
She'd like that, Bobby.
like a high-end bong.
If you get her a high-end bong,
Water bong, yeah.
she'd go, oh, cool. She's at a place where it's like her dad's not cool, so like, and like
You're the coolest dad you could ever have.
no, not really.
Or did she has friends that have cooler dads?
She does, yeah. I mean, but her dad. So it's like if you're funny professionally, then it's a different. Someone opened the garage door.
No, it's just things happening again.
Are you gonna stop it?
The fuck is
It's
it?
gonna fuck it all up.
Let's just don't stop it.
What is it?
It's our water thing. Okay, just sit back down. Take back. This podcast is going too long anyway.
Yeah, we're at hour 30.
Yeah. So
Wait.
we only do an hour.
Why?
Because that's what we do.
You really know how to push it.
Yeah, you know how to push it, and we're not pushing it right now. And that's God saying, we're done.
Yo, low key, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that God saying?
Yeah, it's God saying.
Do we believe in God?
I do.
I do too.
That's another thing. That thing. So here's the deal, all right?
Okay.
Let's wrap it up by saying this. Keep that on, right?
Yeah, I'll keep it on.
No more who's that. We're going to resolve that,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. And
4th of July.
It's 4th of July, all right? Is there anything you want me to do in life to be a better friend?
Can we start texting more often?
Yeah, I would love that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because that's like my
Love
feelings.
language.
I don't have I'm not good with texting people, so I get embarrassed, so I don't text them. I kind of keep to myself.
I'm going to give you annoying
I
texts.
texted you the other day.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
I swear to God you didn't.
No, I texted you the N-word.
Oh, yeah. No kidding.
George, if you turn it off, will it fuck up my water like it did last time?
We don't know.
No.
What is it? Is it a hot water heater?
Yeah.
It's
It's God saying we're done. So give Bert
Soft water?
anything to promote.
Anything to promote, Bert?
Oh, yeah. The tour I asked you to come do with me. Fully loaded.
I wish I did it.
You were one of my first names.
I know. I should have done it.
Yeah, you and Donnell were my first names.
So who's doing it?
David Tell, Shane Gillis, Mark Norman, Nikki Glazer, Taylor Tomlinson, Fortune Feemster, Sal Volcano, Big J Okerson.
How much time do people do?
We're going to make it pretty light so everyone just murders.
For like, what, 15
Yeah,
minutes?
15 minutes.
Is it too late to do?
A little bit. Well, I don't know. Tell me a date you can do, and I'll put
If you have a fallout, I want to do it.
Okay. All right.
I wasn't when I got the offer, I wasn't feeling good about my act.
Yeah.
Right? But now I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah, we've sold out, I think, 3 markets already. So,
Honestly, if you have a fallout, please let me be on the
we sold out, I think, South Bend and Dayton, Rochester and Louisville are close, and Lawrenceville. And so we still have tickets available in Greenville, South Carolina, Bristol, Tennessee, and Brandon, Mississippi. And I'm doing Red Rocks again September 13th. And Wilco's there the next night. And I'll be watching Wilco on the 14th.
No, I love Wilco.
Do you really?
I do.
No, you're lying.
Yeah, Yankee Foxtrot Hotel is one of my
Yankee
favorite
Hotel
albums.
Foxtrot.
Oh, Hotel Foxtrot
Really?
is one of my favorite albums.
By the way, I keep adding people to the show that like Wilco so that we can all go see Wilco.
Do that one.
I would do it in a heartbeat.
Really?
I love Wilco so fucking much. You don't have to pay me, just fly me out. Don't pay me, fly me out.
Okay.
I'm being real.
Okay.
Get me a hotel room.
Don't pay. No. We're getting cabins on the river in Evergreen. It's me, Shane Gillis, Mark Norman, Nikki Glazer. I just texted Nikki. Nikki was like, "I love Wilco. I'd love to go." So she's going to be on the show. And if you're in,
I swear to God, honestly,
are you being serious right now?
I swear to God, no 4th of July. Then you don't have to invite me to your party. Fuck the who's
It's
that.
so
I don't
much
need to know
fun.
your daughters.
It's so much fun.
If you let me do that show,
Yeah.
it will make my life.
Okay. All right.
Please.
I'll text you.
Yeah. Text me. Give him a round of applause, everybody. Bert Kreischer. Funny because when we did the cabin and when me and Bert, because the cabin's out on Netflix,
Right.
and Donnell was in the episode with us, and it was really fun. But when him and I both got naked, me and Bert got naked in front of Donnell. Oh God, it was just the pleasure of his reaction.
No. First off, Bobby.
Thank you God for that.
First off, Bobby.
Yeah.
This is how it happened.
A retelling.
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer needed a lot of black people on the show.
A lot.
Went through his phone book and it landed on 2. They're in one section, right? Or 3, right?
Yeah.
And originally, I was going to do a show. Anytime I've been knowing Bert for over 20 years, and like it's certain people you connect with, if they say, "Would you be down?" You immediately say yes before. Like, I don't know what the money is. You just do it. You have that type of relationship. We pretty much started like we're from the same generation, like from the Boston Comedy Club, or whatever. So he asked me to be a part of the show, and then the way the show was pitched to me, this is going to be a show where Bert invites some of his closest friends, and they get in touch with nature, and this is what they pitched to me. They're going to go fishing. They're going to have some moments and stuff like that, right? And then I was supposed to be on the episode. No disrespect to you or how you got on the show or whatever episode you're supposed to be in. But originally, it was supposed to be me and Bill Burr. Right, that's what I heard. Right, that's what they pitched to me. Right. You didn't know this?
No, I didn't know that.
Oh shit! Oh shit! That's what you get, motherfucker.
Hurts.
Oh, no,
That hurts.
But I'm pretty sure he had you slotted to be on the show. Not,
You were
I came in late.
you were diversity cast.
Yeah, I came in late.
Yeah,
I
they
think I
was like,
came in
we
late.
really gonna get the hood.
Yeah.
We got the black guy and the Korean guy. Let's go Brooklyn all day, every day. So, and I have had a history with Bill Burr, so I was like, oh, this will be great. So when I get there, I go to the trailer, and I see Donnell Rawlins, and I'm just looking because I wanted to say, what's up to Bill Burr? No, I'm just saying, son, you said you're real. I wanted to say, this was my reaction. I wanted to say hi to Bill Burr. Then I looked at the other trailer. It said Bobby Lee. And I looked at it and I said, fuck! This nigga gonna be naked. I knew it.
Dude, because when I saw him that morning, he had a certain, he was in a bad mood or something.
No, I was in a bad mood when I saw your name on the trailer. I wasn't in a bad mood.
No, dude, when I saw you, were like, what's up? Like, you weren't
Okay,
into,
black people, when we say what's up, that don't mean they're
No,
black.
this is, you didn't go, what's up? You went, what's up?
The reason why I didn't go,
Yeah.
what's up, because I knew what the fuck was about to happen.
What did you know in your...
I know you.
Yeah.
I don't know what, exhibitionist, nudist.
Exhibitionist.
Exhibition.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know what type of motherfucker you are.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. So it wasn't like you and Bert came at the same time. First off, I was already shocked. I walked in and it's like, hey, and Bert is butt ass naked on a bear skin rug, right?
Right.
And then you and I, people didn't understand. This was not scripted. As soon as I saw him butt ass naked, I was like, this nigga's about to get naked. He saw Bert laying with his balls in his hand, and Bobby was like, I will not be undone. I will not, this is the game that I play, right?
Yeah.
And this was not scripted. He strips, and he didn't want his own bear rug. He wanted a bear.
Yeah.
Bert Kreischer that is built like a bear.
Yeah.
And then a baby bear. He wanted to create a bear family. It was a fucking bear family. And I knew that this is what I was going to deal with for the rest of the
D.
day.
First of all, you think that I woke up that morning, went, wow, today's a good day to get naked in front of cameras.
No,
That was not my intention. I show up, right? There's my friend D. Hello, D. What's up? That's what he says. I go, okay, well, he's in a bad mood.
I'm learning how
Right.
I'm
He's in a
learning
bad
how not
mood.
to interrupt people. On
Yeah,
the
please
podcast.
don't interrupt me, all right?
Okay, that's
This is
fine.
how I see it.
Okay, no.
I wait. This is how I see it.
Okay.
I wake up.
Right.
Good morning to you, Kalila. To my girl, right?
Right.
And I look in the mirror and I go, this is gonna be a great day, right?
Right. That's how
I
you wake up.
I cannot wait, right?
That's how
I
you
put my clothes on. Yeah, don't interrupt me.
Sorry.
Okay. And I go inside my Prius.
But you do know I'm still hung them, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oppa.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, now that's
Miane.
that's
Miane.
Adashi, Chincha, how
Yeah.
I'm none of them motherfuckers. Just young.
동사람이야 알았어?
All right, shut it up.
Okay. All right. So I get in the car, I drive into the woods, and I look at the Donnell Rawlings on his door, and I get, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. What a blessing. I get to work with two real credible comedians today on a Netflix show. I'm blessed. Good morning, Donnell. What's up?
Okay.
Okay, I'm not done. Right? But you know what? I'm just going to do the best I can. I'm not going to get naked, right? Because I'm a Christian.
I can't interrupt. I can't interrupt these lies. Okay.
Right?
Okay, go
Okay, just let me finish, right? I put the makeup on, right? I look at Donnell. Hello, Donnell. What's up? Okay. We show up on the set, right? And Bert Kreischer is completely naked onto the Barrett rug, right? And I'm with my friend Donnell, and I said to myself, Donnell doesn't like when I get naked. I know this. You know, he says really bad things about my body, by the way, and he shames me.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm only
yeah.
echoing,
I just letting
echoing
you know.
everybody's thoughts. Just my
I'm just letting-
observation, just
I'm
by
just
me,
letting you
Bobby.
know.
The streets know.
I know, but I'm just letting you know your thoughts.
You act like you just
Your
figured it out.
specific thoughts about my own body, right, gives me shame.
And guess what? And you
What?
should take these shame should go away because this is what I respect you. This is why I respect you. I was like,
What?
for a motherfucker to have a body as horrible as that body and find love and so confident that they would just strip it anyway. I was like, that's the level. Listen,
Yeah.
the level. This is some serious shit I'm gonna say.
Okay.
The level of your level of nakedness is a person that one don't give a fuck, has no fears, and when you have no fears, you're open to do whatever because you don't give a fuck. So that like you doing that on the artistic side, I can understand that, but on the homophobic hood side, I can understand.
Right.
And okay, you didn't wake up like, you did not wake up
Yes,
like
I
that.
did. That's how I
You
wake
did
up.
like you didn't wake up like, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have a beautiful day.
Yeah.
You woke up like, I'm working today. There's gonna be a performance space, there's gonna be a camera. And I know that some way there's probably a small chance that I can get naked.
Right.
That's what it is. And you take advantage of it. You took advantage of it.
Anyway, I get naked, right? I lay next to my good friend Bert in a non-sexual way.
Your ass was on his dick. I don't know what it takes to be sexual for you.
Non-sexual?
Yeah, like, yo, I'm
Yeah. But you know what was great about that
If I-
day too? Because after we got naked, we
Yeah.
didn't really put on our clothes.
No.
Bert and I just kind of walked around naked, right? And to see Donnell scamper was the best. Oh, thank you, Lord, for that.
No, but I'm just saying. And that's your thing.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't disappointed that you were in the show.
Right.
I'm happy. What I knew was you were gonna any scene you was gonna make it funny.
Oh, thank you.
You know what I'm saying? Even when I'm like totally disgusted with just sticking devices in somebody's ass and shit, I said to myself, Bobby would enjoy that. You know what I'm saying? Like all the things I knew I wasn't gonna do, I was like, here, Bobby.
Yeah.
And you took advantage of it, and you made it work, and it was a funny episode.
Well, remember when Bert was completely naked and his asshole was when we did the colonic?
No, you took the angle where you could see his asshole. I took the angle where I didn't have to. You positioned yourself. You wanted the shot.
Yeah.
You was like,
I saw
You usually say, don't
his
look down.
sack,
Yeah.
his taint,
Yeah.
the entrance to the hole.
But you put a tube up his butt?
And I put a
you were in the
tube-
front of the centipede?
No, I was on the side where
Side of the centipede.
where I could just see him doing
Yeah.
it, and I wasn't excited at all. But that's his thing. I'm not.
That's not my thing to see another friend's taint during the day.
Is it not your thing? Why were you so discreet?
Because the camera's on, and I just know that this is how you entertain.
But you act
it's gonna
like-
look good.
Yes, and you act like you were going to win a prize. You said I saw his taint, like, like how many we have to get right to win the car?
Yeah.
Taint, I got taint. Ding, 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 ding. Asshole, ding, ding, ding. Ball sack. Blah, blah. You win a car. Da, da.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was exciting.
It's exciting to you.
Yeah.
And I'm not knocking it. Your excitement, and I get excited.
Right.
It's like-
Right.
You know.
And so, it was pleasant to spend the day with you there, and I thought I haven't seen. Have you seen the episode yet?
I saw parts of it. I tried to watch it really late. I got tired, fell asleep on it, but it was fun.
Yeah.
It was funny. Not fell asleep on like it was boring.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, this is what I think, and we talked about it being a certain part of certain projects. I've been a part of a lot of projects, some that people might not enjoy, whatever. But for the most part, this is the first project in a while where across the board, people think it's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you have that small percentage that usually gets the loudest voice. It sucks. I wish I could get my money back. Can I get 3 years back? But for the most part, people think it's funny. The idea is great. It's a great idea.
Yeah, I feel like there's just a golden age. Maybe it ended, but I don't know if it ended. If many people think that the golden age of podcasting and comedy is on a downturn because of the pandemic and because of what's going on culturally and whatnot, but to me, it embodied all the hard work, that all the years I struggled to get to a certain place because. Like with Norton and stuff, like one time when we were in Montreal, I think, yeah, he was like, let's go have coffee, and with his girlfriend and stuff. We had coffee, and we hung out, and I hang out with Andrew Schultz, and I don't hang out with. They don't invite me out. The LA comics,
Right.
like Bert Kreischer had a 4th of July party. Wouldn't
We
invite
rolled
me.
it. We did roll the tapes back for that, and it turns out you specifically said, "Bert, do not invite me to your 4th of July party. Just put me on your tour."
But he didn't put me on his tour. That's the problem.
I see,
Like,
I see.
yeah, I keep calling my agent. They go, no, never call. Right. So that's that. Once the deal, he broke the deal.
Okay.
Once that deal is over, you have to invite me to your 4th of July
see,
party.
I see.
I feel very much like an outsider in comedy too. I think even you might talk to Bert Kreischer, he might feel like an outsider. I think it's just part of our makeup. We always
That's
feel
not
like
true
we're
because
not
that gay comic Evan
Williams.
Williams, the gay comic Evan Williams.
Evan K. Williams. He's
yeah,
gay.
yeah.
Yeah.
You said he was gay, right?
Emilio Savone, owner of New York Comedy.
Yeah.
Off camera.
Because I didn't think it was, but you know what I mean. If that's what you say, but my point is,
I didn't think he was gay either. But once it was rebutted twice, I was like, wait a second. Maybe it's something I know. And
I mean, did you make a phone call? You made a phone call to call somebody and go, "Are you sure he's not gay?" But my point is that
he's with George Takei right now.
So the other day I was hanging out with Evan Williams.
Yes.
The gay comic from New York, and he cute guy though.
Very cute.
And
muscular.
we were
like a mini Chris Pratt if he was gay.
yeah, like a mini gay yeah, and we were having lunch, and I didn't know he was a comic, and he goes, "Oh, by the way, I'm a comic," and I go, "Oh, cool." He's like, "But I moved here from New York," and I go, "Well, who do you know?" And he went to the first name was you.
Stop.
That's why I called you because
That's what he called me.
because he wanted to like show that he knew top guys,
Oh, that's very
right?
nice.
That
He
would say
thinks-
nice things about him,
Right.
Right? He
Little
didn't
did
say
know him about
Rich
him.
Voss. He didn't say any of those other guys, Mark Norman or anybody. He went to you first. That's why I called you. You know what I mean?
Well,
And
thank you.
So I don't think that you're an outsider in that way.
Well, I appreciate him saying that and you saying that, but I still feel like though, like all those guys have barbecues in New York and do things in New York too.
Yeah.
Or lists. I'm never on any of them.
Yeah, but is it because I'm not either? But it's because they just know that you're not going to show up.
That's true too. I am flaky.
Yeah, I'm flaky too.
I am
think
flaky. I
maybe
won't show up.
If we change our behavior, maybe we'll start.
You're right.
fighting us.
We are the one. It all your happiness, sadness, it all comes from within. I think I'm the one. I'm dictating my own future. I'm subconsciously saying I don't want to be in your list. I don't want to be on your team. So I do things to make it that way subconsciously. That's what probably is. You're right.
You're right. But don't you think?
You see, leader. You're a leader. Then you see, you can make people think differently and then radically change.
But
their
I think you
lives.
fucking already know this.
But I didn't. You have to pull it out of me. That's
Yeah.
what leaders do.
And I know this about you because it's like you and I. We don't call each other.
No.
You're right. And we only see each other in this space.
Yeah.
And I don't even think we'd ever do anything together, which is sad to me.
But I have called you and texted you before.
Yeah, but if it's something, if my life is blowing up,
When I found out
headline,
about-
you'll call headlines, right?
Right.
You know what I mean? Bobby's dying. You'll call, right?
Well, no, when
but in a random day, like if it's raining, you safe?
Yeah,
but I don't know the LA weather system.
That's true. That's
But
true.
when you announced the breakup, what did I say? I called you.
Did you?
Yes.
I don't
We
think you
spoke
did.
on the phone.
We did.
Yes.
Bobby,
oh my God, Bobby.
Yes.
Wait,
we
wait.
spoke on the phone.
Let me just look. I want to look at our text exchanges.
No,
all right.
phone on
Yeah.
the phone.
All
But I
right.
called you and I said, "How are you doing?"
No, I think I do. I could prove it with Chris. Just there we go.
Stefano.
Okay. So let me just read some of this.
Okay.
We also never introed Chris.
We will in
Never
a second.
did.
We will in a second.
What it is? Chrissy D, baby. Evan Williams' favorite comic.
No. You know what? You and I have a really good text exchange. Actually,
Yeah, go ahead. Read it
I
out.
can't read this stuff.
You can't?
I mean, I don't know why. Just out of nowhere, you sent me this.
Oh, that's Joey Camasta.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
But why would you send me that?
Just I wanted you to know what was up.
Yeah.
You could send that if you could post it. If you want to send that, put that on the pod. You can.
Yeah.
Would
And
lo-
then
he
you
would love that.
Then you sent me this.
Yep, that was me laying down.
Wow.
I believe I had a fever that night.
Yeah. So you're right. I haven't sent you any photos.
No, I send you photos. I check.
Yeah. So that's me.
That's you.
Yeah, it's me.
And
I'm the bad guy.
Because remember what I said to you, a few days ago, I said, "How are you coping?" I said, "I would assume that these things personally have been going on for a long time, but
That's right.
now publicly, since you've made a statement, it's going to get difficult." And I want you to let you know I'm here. And you said, "I don't want to talk about. I want to talk about that." You said, "Ev, do you know Evan Williams?" So you very quickly brush it off.
Well, that's because the reason why is because I called you not because of my personal life, but because I wanted you to see what you thought of this
but
guy.
while he has you on the phone, he wants to know how your heart.
When I'm calling for one thing, I need to get that over with.
Okay.
All right.
And how about this? In an effort to you, because you had called, we were playing phone tag, but when you called me back, I went because I knew how important it was that I thought maybe you were calling about this, that maybe you just need someone to talk to. I was showing my daughter how to ride a bike. We had just taken the training wheels off, and I let go of the seat handle to pick up her call, and she fell.
Is that a real true story?
Real true story. She was fine. She fell into a patch of grass. She's like, "Why'd you let me go?" I was like, "Pompey's on the phone."
Oh, well, okay, well then.
But she's fine. But she got up off that bike.
Yeah.
And guess what? She put herself back on that bike and continued to ride.
Let's go.
There you go.
You know what I don't like? When you just brought that up, you know what I don't like?
What?
When comics kids don't know who their friends are.
Oh yeah, you were upset that Bert Kreischer's daughter.
Bert Kreischer's daughter doesn't know who I am.
Well, you're not even going to the July 4th barbecues. I mean, how?
Oh, that's true. That's what
know?
I'm saying. That's why I wanted to go. Anyway, you know what I mean? But your kid knows. Because if I had a kid, they would know your name, even though you have a fucked up last name. It's hard to say.
My kid knows who you are. She thinks you're Mulan.
The whole cast or just her?
The whole cast.
So if she saw me, she's like, "There's Mulan."
Mulan.
Yeah, live action.
Pocahontas.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, so everything.
Yeah.
Momoa. What's that one?
No, Moana.
Moana. Yeah.
That's what you do.
What's this right here? Toy Story.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz
Yeah.
Lightyear. Yeah. Buzz Lightyear. Yeah.
Buzz Lightyear.
What are you then?
Me?
Yeah,
Well,
Disney.
she said that I remind her of in Pocahontas John Smith. She's like, "Oh, you look like John Smith."
You
Ah,
are
yeah.
John
Big white
Smith.
guy, John
Yeah.
Smith, and she thinks her mother's more Pocahontas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
And now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
And now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
BetterHelp. From a word of our sponsor.
BetterHelp. BetterHelp is online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat only therapy sessions, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to.
Yeah. I'm just going to be real. If you're not doing it, I don't know what you're doing, because it's like BetterHelp is the key to my life. It makes me, free and light, and I don't have a lot of baggage I'm carrying around because of BetterHelp. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy. You just said that already?
No.
Okay. And you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. You never said that.
And they also have this really cool journal feature, so you don't have to wait a whole week to put your feelings down on paper. You guys, therapy is essential. Times are hard. Go get your heart and your soul. How do you say it, George? Watered?
Watered down.
Watered down.
Not
watered down, just watered.
Watered. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/belly. That's betterhelp.com/belly.
That's BETT.
ERHELP.com/belly.
Belly. That's what it is.
Say it one more time, Gil, just in case.
That's betterhelp.com/belly.
Roman.
Yeah, I want to say something about Roman.
Go ahead.
So Bobby didn't like having sex with me for a long time. But with Roman,
That's not true. Let's not say that. Come on, babe. It's gonna open like that.
Jesus.
Jesus Christ.
I'm just sorry. I meant to say like it helped
I had
us back
ED.
then. No.
I erectile dysfunction, man. And I used Roman, and I got ready. And it helped me get ready, and helped me last. It could have been anybody.
Yeah.
Whether you've been in a relationship for years or just getting started, having the confidence that comes from preparation means you're free to enjoy the moment when the moment comes, right, babe? That's why I used it.
Well, I will say that I definitely was your pusher. I was like, "You want some Roman? You want some Roman?"
It was like,
Go to getroman.com/belly now to speak to a U.S. licensed healthcare professional about erectile dysfunction and get $15 off your first month of treatment.
ED is more common than most people think. In fact, 52% of men between the ages of 40 and 70 will experience some form of ED.
Roman Ready is confidence personified. It is a self-assurance that comes from knowing you've prepared yourself for the moment when intimacy arrives.
Go to getroman.com/belly today, and if you're prescribed, get $15 off your first month of ED treatment. Make sure you're ready to have confidence and control this summer. Roman Ready.
You know what I also like about you is that if I didn't know who you are and I just looked at a photo of you,
Yeah.
it would just be, I would have already a storyline and this is the kind of guy this guy is, there is no way that I would think that this is the kind of personality and the way you talk and your point of view, that there's no way I would be able to base that on a photo. How about me? If you saw a photo of me, you didn't know who the fuck I was, what would you gather? But let me show you the photo, though.
Okay, if I didn't know anything about you, I would say this guy right here is going through some type of identity crisis. I would say.
Hold on. Go ahead.
Works at Citibank.
Really?
That
with the beanie and everything?
No, not the beanie. If you took the beanie off,
how about this?
Just look at the face.
How about this?
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
this
There it is.
Okay.
There it is.
I'm going to do a different face, though.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So just like this right here.
Hold on.
Okay. Okay. So that's Margaret Cho.
I see. All right.
Okay.
That's Margaret Cho?
That's Margaret Cho. I'm a big
this?
fan. Okay, that right there.
Yeah.
This is, I would say, this is a guy. He was one of those Asian guys that actually he did storm the Capitol. This is the type.
There was one Asian guy.
You know what I mean? Like an Asian guy who you have like a New York accent and
Right.
You're one of those guys where you're very, very conservative.
Wow.
Yeah, but with the beanie on, the beanie on, no.
Yeah,
This guy, actually, this fully right here, you look like you look like a trans woman from Portland. That's what you look like right here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fully trans.
Yeah. Trans people I love them.
Oh, I love him. I got him in my family.
You do?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah. I love him. He's so funny.
TT Jerry.
Yeah, TT, yeah.
TT Jerry, and she's great and she's smart. TT Jerry, see, it's very beneficial to have someone in your life who went through prison and then rehabilitated themselves and has a criminal mindset, but is not a criminal. What happened was last week I wasn't home. Last week I had to fix my air conditioners. I got central AC in my house, and the big units are in the attic. And one of the guys, I think he was Mexican or Guatemalan, was working up there, fell through the ceiling.
Oh, shit.
Fully fell through the ceiling. Like who steps through beams in an unfinished attic and falls through the ceiling? It's like, you should know that, but whatever. Guy falls through the ceiling. That could turn out to be a big problem for me. Falls, whatever. All of a sudden he's on the floor. The foreman, who speaks English, who doesn't do the work, calls me, goes, one of my guys just fell through your ceiling. His neck hurts. I'll do that. So I wasn't home. I call the house. TT Jerry picks up the phone. I'm like, TT, this worker's up there. He's like, oh my God, we heard a loud bang. What happened up there? I was like, one of the workers fell through the ceiling. And she was like, what an asshole. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, well, he's saying his neck hurts now. Can you get him a ice or something like that? And she goes, no, Papi, they're going to try to sue you. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, is that what it is? She was like, of course. She was like, let me go handle this. And then she went. I got a call back from the foreman. Everything's fine. That they're going to paint the ceiling, sand the ceiling, and it'll just be the price of the job. I found out like an hour later, TT Jerry went up there and was like, in Spanish to him, like, oh, your neck hurts. And he's like, see, my neck hurts. I don't think I can do the job. And he was like, oh, he's like, okay. He goes, where can I see your papers? Let me see your papers. Let me see them. So you have papers, right? You're from this country? And he was like, I have no papers. And then Jerry pointed to the attic. Finish.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then he finished.
That's I want him.
Jerry
Do you
got
think TT would do our show?
I think if TT...
I want to
Would you have an entourage if you could have one?
No, I could have one. Okay. I can 100% have one.
I think, isn't this an entourage? They just don't really respect you.
Yeah, but they don't come to the club with me.
Right.
The only time we would go to anywhere together is if it was a
food,
Tiger Belly, or maybe dinner or something like that.
Dinner,
but yeah, but I don't have.
You still order a lot of entrees?
Yes.
Well, is that a thing?
I remember it. Tennessee Williams, The Catastrophe of Success. Is
Tennessee
the name of the thing.
Williams, The Catastrophe of Success.
Yeah, of Success.
Yes, I order a lot of entrees.
I like that.
Yeah,
like
Spade does the same thing.
Yeah, I like it.
Do you do it?
I don't. I'm from 1 of 10. I'm from the Depression.
How do you feel about him not allowing anyone to take home leftovers?
Is that true?
Oh yeah. Oh, is that true now?
I like how he won't answer. Now he's clammed up.
No, I'll tell you why I climbed up. Because I climbed up because I've changed that about myself.
Yeah.
No, don't do that.
No, I just remember before he would yell at us if we tried to take beef.
Why?
Or ask for a box.
Before.
Why?
Yeah.
Because if I'm paying for it, here's what I don't. I've changed that, and now I let people do it because I'm going against my behavior.
You did not let Jules and I take home sunungdan.
That was different, though. I'll tell you what, that was different.
Different dish, baby.
Different dish. No,
It's a big pot. Okay, go ahead. Of stew.
Can I tell you why?
Yeah.
Right? Sunungdang is a Korean restaurant on Western, right? And we got
I thought it was a Korean porn star.
I love Sinongdak.
yeah. And we were going to go to the spa afterwards, right?
Yeah.
So if you take Korean food, and I just got that car, that one that you made fun of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you call it Delia's car?
Delia's car from 5 years ago.
Yeah, from 5 years ago?
Yeah, Delia 2016 Delia
Yeah,
pulled up.
yeah. So we were going to go to the fucking spa.
Yeah.
And if we're going to be there for 2-3 hours, I don't want Korean food just stinking up my
That's-
brand new car.
Oh, that's fair.
That's the dish.
Well,
Yeah.
you could have brought it into the spa. Anyhow,
Yeah. Would you
I'm
want that
they would-
sitting in your car for 3 hours?
I would
No.
brought it into the sauna
Thank you.
and see what happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I'm on your side. Don't box it.
But the reason why I didn't because you know, I always paid for the meal.
Mm-hmm.
So I would always pay for somebody like an opener, right?
I think I see where you're going with this.
And then
you don't want them.
No, after the meal they would just grab it and take it to go, and I'm like, hey, dude, you didn't ask. I paid for
got
that.
it.
That's my food.
Bobby,
No, I'm just saying.
sounds like you have an entourage and you're a real piece of shit. I got to be honest with you, buddy.
I know, but I'm changing that about myself,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
Because it dawned on me, right? You know, the idea was drenched in my mind.
Well,
Bro.
And I thought that's weird, and it's a behavior that I don't like about myself. And so now it's like, aside from that situation, that was an anomaly, right? From now on, I've had many meals where I've said, "Go ahead, take it." It's hard. I mean, when I say it, it's like, you know, I have to go, just take it. You know what I mean? And I have to think about it and like go, come on, Bob, relax. You're changing. There's like in the last 6 months, I've been trying to change so much about myself that it's like I can't live the way I've been living, and I have to. I want to be free.
well, but it was also you just weren't expressing most of your feelings, right?
Yeah,
I mean, it was because that's
like
you think it's-
boundaries, right?
Right.
Like you know, if a comic does something like, for instance, the newest one was comics bumping me, right? And normally,
I heard your case and I liked it.
thank you.
Yeah.
Normally, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally, I would.
I mean, that's a big class distinction.
that's another one. Why?
That's a big I look at orders. I look at how many spots people have. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, don't
Let's
you-
see where I stand.
yeah.
Let's see. What do you think of me? Okay, because that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Is how many spots you got?
Like, I believe Emily likes Andrew a little bit more than me.
I would
He'll-
agree with that.
You would?
Yes.
Yeah, because he gets double dips,
Yeah.
right? So, like, I'll call in and he'll get
Now
the
you're
main room
ignoring the
and
fact
ignore.
that you like refuse to go on in the main room, but
No, I've changed that. I go to
You
the
have?
main room all the time. Yeah,
Okay,
and she
good.
knows that, right? I'm grateful for the spots I have. I'm just
Right.
saying, but in my head, and that could be just in my head too. That might be just something that she doesn't think about or whatever,
Right.
right? But you're right. I'll think about how many spots I have
Yeah.
during the week, who has the better prime spots,
Yep.
right? And who has bumping power, right? And these are the reasons why these are the same issues about elitism and who's better and who's more popular. Because in high school, it's the same thing. I hated it. You wouldn't get invited to Sadie's I was invited to Sadie's Hawkins.
that's why you ended up sucking that guy's dick, right?
I need somebody.
It was a cast-off party. It was like the people who couldn't get.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
if
like,
you sucked dick good enough, you got invited you got promoted to the Sadie Hawkins.
Yeah, but
pretty
it's-
cool system.
but why do you think I have these? You have the same thing, right?
Identical.
Yeah, but then why? It's because of is it because of trauma? Do you think?
Yeah, and I think it's pettiness and I mean not pettiness for its own sake, but like I want fucking fairness. And
That's it.
if
That's it. That's it.
Chappelle
That's
one
it.
time said, "I've never met someone more obsessed with fairness than you." Like I'm fucking obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And when something's not right, I can't drop it.
Yeah.
I can't drop it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I do think you are obsessed with fairness because you felt that you were fairly untreated as a child for a very long time. Your
Yep.
parents did what they did to you, but you throw in an extra level of what your therapist calls destructive entitlement, which is you want fairness from
I
the
like
world,
this.
but you
I
do
like
not
that.
want to distribute fairness to others because you want
Like,
to be seated
don't
first
box
at a
it up.
restaurant.
Don't box the food up.
Right.
So you want fairness towards you, but you don't want to give fairness out to others.
This podcast is over. I think. I don't think it can go on.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like that feeling where you wanted to be seated first because you're Bobby Lee. And if you had, back in the day, not now, you're very different now, but early.
Well, like Bobby, so you have me on 350th on this podcast.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so, and you're upset that Judd or whoever these my fucking are looking down on you, but in some ways you're looking down on me in this realm. Do you know what I mean?
Damn.
Like you won't give you expect it, you need it, but you won't give it to someone that I genuinely believe like me for whatever reason wouldn't give it to me. Not like again, it's this giant fucking gift to come to the fucking valley, but you know what I mean? Like you don't empathize with me and be like, oh, I should do right by Neil, whatever. Like there's any.
But that's what today's about.
Right.
Bingo.
7 years after you started.
It doesn't matter. It happened. Because what if it was 12 years? It would have been worse.
All right, Judd.
Yeah, think about that,
Judd
right?
told me he's going to cast you in a movie when you're 87. Congratulations!
Okay. Thank you.
I can't wait to see it.
And I'm gonna get nominated for something. For
I
that
can't
one.
wait to see it.
Yeah. You're right. So what? I want to be more mindful about that. But can I just say this?
Yeah.
It's still about unfairness. Like you're talking about restaurants, right? Because I feel like my mom lives in Arizona, and sometimes I'll wait in line at like a pretzel place like Auntie An's, and then they'll serve the white dude that looks better than I am first.
Not possible. Go ahead.
Thank you. Right. And then there was all these things that happened in my life where I just felt invisible and not seen. Right. And so, now that this sounds so gross. I don't know why we're
No,
talking.
it doesn't. It sounds actually like
yeah.
it makes
Now
sense.
that I feel like I've worked so hard and I've gone through so much fire, right? And I've created a name for myself and I have fans and all these things that for once, please, can I have what I want?
It's the Smith song
It's that Smith
you
song.
were crying about. It's louder.
It's on Louder Than Bombs, but
Louder
the song
Than
is called Please God.
Yeah, let me get what I want.
Let me
Let
get
me
what
get
I
what
want.
I want.
Yeah, I
Okay,
love
yeah.
that song, right?
It's in a movie. It's in like I can't remember what movie it's in.
Pretty in Pink,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Pretty in Pink. So I used to, in my early 20s, listen to that song and literally cry. And just be in a ball in my bed, right? Going, please God, get me. Because I never got anything. I never got the girl.
Right.
I never got the job. I never got anything, right? And so I spent all these fucking years going, I'm going to make it happen.
And you never got the childhood.
Yeah, I never had the childhood.
You never had the safety.
Yeah, so I'm going to make it happen. And one day I'm going to be seen and respected. And so
You're
when
gonna get the pretzel.
I'm going to get the pretzel,
Go!
right? I'm going to get the movie.
Yep. Not mine, but other people.
Yeah. I'm going to get you know what, dude? You're going to direct a movie and you're going to fucking cast me in it.
I don't think I'm ever going to direct.
I think you are.
I don't think I am. Because I don't like spending time with these people.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
valid
Like
point.
I don't ever want to go to a meeting. I don't care. Like, I don't think I'm going to do that. I just will not. I don't think I'm going to do it. Like I don't. I think I don't have to, and I'm like no,
Right.
no.
But wouldn't you do a movie? You're talking about doing it with big stars, right?
I don't think.
If you did a lower budget movie, right, that's from your heart, and you did mid-level people, I think you would have a good time.
I don't.
Steve
I mean,
Zahn.
maybe, but again, Steve Zahn.
Yeah.
I maybe, but even it's the thing of, when you don't know, when you're like, what's it going to be like to be on a TV show and then you do it. You like go through the entire cycle. It comes on, it's popular, it gets less popular, it gets canceled, and then you're like, and then you're unemployed,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And you're like, I want to do that again. The things that I've done, I like know what they are. So I'm not curious as to like, could I do that?
You're right.
I'm not. When people go, why don't you do another TV show? Because it's fucking too hard.
Yeah.
It's not that fun. It was fun. Like Chappelle Show was fun. Like the thing that I like is the connection. So I can do sketches. I
Yeah.
could fucking, you know what I mean? Like I could make sketches, but for what?
Yeah.
I was doing them because I love the guy. Do you know what I mean? Like I was doing it because I like. So when I do a movie with a bunch of strangers, I'm like, what the fuck am I doing this for?
Right.
Like I'm applying this talent to virtual strangers, and it doesn't mean that much to me. It just becomes like a weird stunt.
Yeah.
Where I'd rather just do stand up for myself, like I'm expressing what I want, or I'd like to work with a friend who like has something that they would like to express, and I really like or love them. So I will do that.
Yeah.
Because that to me is like the way you're supposed to use the talent, and not in just like, what are we doing? Next one's bigger budget. You got to see this helicopter.
Yeah.
For what?
Would you do a show with Theo and I?
No. Like again. Well, why would I be? Why would I help? Am I on it? Am I?
You'll be on it.
And Theo? No. Not like you can be. Me, you, and Theo are on the poster.
Okay.
This is where, did you hear that pause? Did you hear that?
No. Here's the deal. Listen to what I'm saying. You're on the poster, right? You're third lead. Okay.
Okay.
But you have to be the showrunner.
No. Why do I have to do the dishes?
Because you're a great. Because I'll tell you. I'll fucking tell you why.
Okay.
Can I tell you why, dude?
Yeah, go.
Right? Because even today we were pitching somebody to somebody, right? And Kalila and I, right? And we were like, we need a writer. We need somebody that can do this, right?
Right.
And when it comes to like comics that can package a show, right? Being trusted with character development and story, right? That pool becomes super small.
Comics? There are like none.
None.
Yeah.
But you're.
But I don't even know if I'm one of them. I can do a sketch show.
But you could figure it out, I think.
I could, but I don't. I like both of you guys. Why would I spend 15 hours a day
Right.
trying, and then I have to go, and then you guys are fucking doing coke, sucking each other's dicks, because that's how you are. I would say getting your dick sucked, but you like to keep it in house. And then I have to fucking come from the writer's room
Right.
and like stand. It's like, no, if you want me on your show,
Yeah.
write me, and I'll make my part good, and I'll pitch you guys shit, but make me it's again, why do I have to do that's what everybody, this is what I'm talking about. Like,
Yeah.
that's not vaunted. That's vaunted. That's like, I'm on a pedestal as a writer. I haven't written shit in like 15 years.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So it's like, but everyone's like, well, you'll come. No, why don't you do that? It's fucking insulting. Like,
All right.
you'll come.
All right. Okay. I get.
You're
I
gonna
fucking
be on the.
get it, dude.
You're gonna be on the racing team, but you're gonna have to wash all the cars after the after the race.
Right. Right.
I'm like, no. Like, you got to fix the engine. No, I'm a car.
All right. So here's
Can be a car, Bobby.
Yeah.
here's the deal, dude. And I promise you this, and I'm gonna try to get emotional. I'm going to attempt it, right? To be real and authentic.
Yeah,
okay? I promise you that I will change my perception towards you because I really do believe that you are a genuine stand-up comic like everyone else, right? And this thought that you're, you know what I mean, in a different category. I'm talking not in terms of even just a writer, but in terms of like elitism, the thing that we talked about, right? I'm going to change. I've changed my perception towards you, right? And you know, you're just one of the bros.
Great.
Okay.
I'll meet you at the 101.
Right.
Let's order a lot of entrees.
It closed.
No. Oh no.
Yeah,
This is a hell of a way to find out.
Yeah, it closed.
It died.
It died.
It's too bad.
Swingers.
Swingers.
Late night swingers.
I actually moving near there.
You are?
Yeah.
In fact, from now on, I'm going to, when I see you at the club, every time I see you, I'm going to go, do you want to get something to eat afterwards?
I love it.
Because I've never asked you.
You kind of asked me the other night.
I did ask you.
Kind of, yeah.
And then you kind of went, what'd you say?
I told you to suck my dick.
Right, you're right. And
no, I'm. You know how I am about my body.
yeah.
I just don't. I don't like going out to eat that late.
Okay. I know it's at the end, but I don't want to. I have a couple more questions to ask.
This is the end of the podcast, really?
No, we do a thing called unhelpful advice at the end. We only do an
Right.
hour.
Oh, okay.
They're
great.
all only an hour, right? But I want.
I did Rogan last week, so that's an hour is unheard of.
Yeah. So, what about relationship? Something about doing a set, like a late night set, and you know you're bombing, but you have to change it in the spot, in the moment, and you have to survive in those situations. And I think the roasting and poking and a little bit of bullying is healthy because I do.
It is.
Because when somebody is bombing on the Tonight Show, right, and they've done thousands of sets in the OR, right, and bombed in the OR, they know how to handle it, right? There's something about bombing, you know, with honor, right? We bomb with honor all the time, where it's like, it's not going well, but you know what? I'm going to win this, right? The audience is not going to fucking beat me,
Yeah.
right? And you walk off stage, you can sleep that night, right?
And you go, wow, they really did beat me. That's I really didn't think they were gonna.
Yeah. Have you ever had a bomb that sits with you?
I was headlining in Philadelphia, where I'm from,
Helium?
2 Christmases ago. No, what's the other one? The one they had one in
Funny Bone?
San Francisco.
Punchline?
Punchline.
Yeah.
Punchline. And my mom came, my parents came. And my mom, it was Christmas, she threw a wrapped present onto the stage when I was 3 minutes in and had not won the audience yet. So then I had to take the present and address that something had been thrown at me. I had to then...
And you're headlining?
I'm headlining. I had to then introduce my mom. I had to then unwrap the present. I had to explain. It was my mom was at the time owned a eBay drop-off store for a hobby because she didn't make any money, but she liked seeing the things and doing the research. And so she had gotten all these things from a nursing school, and one of the things she got was a fake arm that nurses were using to poke IVs in and stuff. So it had like fake cuts in it. It was this like arm. And when she threw up the box, I went, what is this? One of those rubber fists? Like,
Yeah.
and then it ended up being kind of one of the rubber. And then it was like hard to, and then I had to be like, my mom has an eBay drop-off store, like the 40-year-old virgin, but it was after that. And it was just like this, a lot of explanation. I was so hurt that my mom was heckling me physically with throwing objects. I was so upset.
Yeah.
And then I didn't want to hurt my mom, so I didn't want to like yell at her or kick her out. That I just bombed like it was just the most uncomfortable, sweaty. I felt so kind of like unsafe and all that. It just was really bad.
Those are the worst ones because, especially when you have like 30 or 40 minutes to go, right? And you're bombing hard and there's nothing that you can do. Like you threw out your best joke, right?
And it got nothing.
It got nothing. And now you're in it, right? And you can't really show what you feel, right? You can't, this is how you feel. Oh, fuck.
Right.
I want to go home, right? Do you have to still do yeah? You guys didn't like that one either, huh? But
Yeah.
inside, you're feeling this thing.
Oh my God, when you have to end with going like, well, take care.
Yeah.
I hope you guys do well in life. I'll never see you again.
Right.
Thank you.
Or then early on when I was headlining, I would steal like hacky, you know what I mean? Jokes like, you know what I mean?
Oh, you're canceled.
What?
Canceled.
Yeah, I would say stuff like, I'm available for children's parties after you say a dirty joke,
Yeah.
right?
The go-tos.
Or the go-tos, right? And then people are like,
They
Bill
only
Hicks
bomb
did,
when you're at it.
Bill Hicks did that.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're like, oh, fuck. You know what I mean?
Oh, when they catch you, that's bad.
Yeah.
I bombed an entire weekend at Foxwoods Casino. Entire weekend. The most painful, like
That was
every
the
set.
worst. I've never been back one time, right? I remember doing Foxwoods. There was a curtain, right? I laid with my shirt off beyond this curtain like this, and I was crying. I could still see the audience get up and go like, that was the most weird show. That was a weird
Wait,
show.
they had sofas in the front too, didn't
Yeah.
they? Ugh.
I just remember being in the back like this, crying, and just another thing. You just contemplate your life.
Yeah.
You
Oh
go,
yeah, no, I
maybe
thought I should quit. I was like, I
should go
do this.
commercial acting. Yeah, it's
So
terrible.
at that time I had a show on E that literally no one watched, but I got a little bit like, okay, I've made it. It was after Chelsea ended, and then E was doing like all of these sample shows and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, I didn't let myself go as far to be like, I'm the next Chelsea or anything like that. But I was like, maybe I'll have a show and I could just tour and it'll be fine. No. So I'd been focusing on the show. And then I was like, guys, I got to leave early. I got to leave on Thursday because I'm doing a weekend. It's going to be great. I'm a headliner. And I fly out to Connecticut. And of course, it's kind of close to some friends I have. I'm like, people from college I'm like, come, it's going to be great. We'll go to the casino. I mean, I bombed from the second one girl was like, you're not funny. And I was like, you're actually bad at your job too, because you're supposed to be laughing. And then they're all like,
yeah.
And then, of course, my openers are the hackiest pieces of shit, and they're crushing. They're doing so
I
well.
know.
And then my openers who are so bad are coming up to me like, do you want some tips? And I was like, absolutely not. Get away from me. But what? But what is it? And then at my last show, it was on Sunday night, the owner's son, who also does stand-up, was like, do you want an edible? And I was like, no, I'm not going to smoke and go on stage. I'm not going to get high on stage. And he goes, it can't get worse. And I went, give me the edible. And he was right and then my opener was bombing for the first time. It was so exciting. He hadn't bombed the entire weekend. He was bombing so hard and he was sweating and he did 45 minutes because he was trying to get a laugh.
Right.
Never got it. I was like, join my club, bitch. Wouldn't get off the stage. They're lighting him over and over again. By the time he gets off the stage, I'm the highest I've ever been in my life. The edible has kicked in. I was like, oops.
Yeah.
And then it ended up being fun because I was just fucking around and stuff. But it was just so bad. So then on the plane ride home, I'm weeping. Okay, I'm just crying so hard. I have the window seat. And then there's this black guy next to me. He's about 50. Okay, he's in a suit. He looks like a good guy, but you don't know yet until you talk to him.
Yeah.
So he goes, "What's wrong?" He has an accent, an African accent. And I go, "Oh, I just, I just had a bad weekend. I am a comedian. I bombed the entire show. It was so painful. My friend from college came. I'm so humiliated." And I go, "But what do you do?" And he was like, "Oh, wait." First he goes, "Maybe you should try thinking." He's like, "You know what I think you need to do? You need to try thinking about other people." He goes, "Try doing something for someone else." And it was so cutting and so true, but like painful. And then I go, "Okay, well, what do you do?" And he's like, "I'm a doctor. I was born in Africa. I was the only person in my village to get out. I won a scholarship. I went to France. I studied. I got my degree. I now work with Doctors Without Borders. I'm going back to Africa to save AIDS babies." And I was like, "Do you want free tickets to the comedy?"
Yeah.
It was just so humiliating. It was like an angel next to me.
Yeah.
He was like, "Try volunteer work." I was like, "Try doing something selfish. It also feels good."
Yeah. The worst is when you have an opener, a local opener, and they do a reference, and the audience laugh. Yeah, just like Benningham Junction, and the whole people laugh, and you're like, Benningham Junction? What the fuck? You know what I mean? And then it's like, because you don't know the area, right? And people laugh at fucking local shit that you're not even fucking aware of. Just like the tits on the Highway 5. You're like, what is tits? You know what I mean? Because there used to be. On the what I think it's a 5. Cap Pendleton.
Yeah.
They have those nuclear, right, and they look like breasts. So headliners, when I was an opener, right, headliners would come down and always do a bit about those breasts. I just remember just going, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What does that mean? Do we unhelpful advice?
Unhelpful advice with Bobby Kalila and Annie Lederman.
It's Letterman.